Hey Rush fans, welcome to a very special edition of Behind the Bench presented by Assurance Solutions. Our video team here with the Rush gets the unique opportunity to be on set with your favorite Rush players and the voice of the Rush himself, Mark Bonetti, every single week as we bring you this segment Behind the Bench. Every so often we want to take a little break and look at our favorite moments of the past couple of weeks. And we're going to do that here today. For our first clip of our favorite moments, we're going to take a look back at November 18th when Mark tries to give one of our previous goaltenders, Wayne Savage, a nickname live on air. It doesn't go so great. Let's take a look.
Wayne, I'll turn to you. I call you the refrigerator on the air. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to have taken flight just yet. This is clearly a problem. Do we have any marketing strategies to help that out?
First of all, I don't want to be called a kitchen appliance. I don't know. Just savvy works for me. But I don't know. I guess in junior I was called the Macho Man, but I mean I'll leave that one in junior too because that's a big legacy to live up to with Macho Man there. So I don't know. Just simple. Just savvy's good.
All right, Rush fans, if you missed that episode, you should go check out the whole thing on our YouTube channel, Rush TV, right now, and learn about Danny Bottaccio's nicknames as well. In our next clip, our assistant captain, number 6, Riley Wazlowski, talks about playing music. If you've been in the Black Hills for any time at all, you know that you can catch Riley all around town during the summer playing his guitar, singing songs for folks. In this next clip, we get to hear Riley's thoughts on playing music in the community.
Everybody in town knows you're an immensely gifted musician. You sing and you perform around the community. If you had a chance to do a second career all over again, would it be being a musician?
You know what, I would say so. Absolutely, it's a lot of fun, and performing for people is a lot of fun. And it's I wouldn't even consider myself like that talented of a musician. I think it's just you know, having the you know, confidence to get up there and do it. I think there's a lot of people that are probably a lot more talented than me, but I just like getting up on stage and performing and having fun, and that's all it is really, is when you're doing it, you get up there and you have fun and you interact with people and just get up there and jam a little bit. And so I've been very fortunate to have some cool spots to play here close in Rapid City. I get to spearfish a little bit over to Flanagan's and in spearfish, and you know, it's a lot of fun. It's been good. So maybe that's what I would do.
And that's why Rush Nation loves Riley Wazlowski. We're going to take a quick break for our sponsor, Assurance Solutions, and then we'll be back with our last 2 favorite clips after that.
My job at Assurant involves keeping our customers informed at a time when they need us the most. I care about doing a good job for my company, but mostly I care about the people I serve. I found the same spirit of caring in a lot of my coworkers at Assurant. In the communities where we operate, we get involved with outreach groups and local charities. The same teams that are so good at helping our customers are also hard at work helping out in our neighborhoods. I think if I had to tell somebody one thing about Assurant, I'd say we care.
Welcome back, Rush fans. For our next clip, we go back to our episode from November 4th, where we found pure comedy by inviting a pair of roommates, number 51, Sean Erickson, and number 15, Brett Kostolansky, for our special episode of Behind the Bench right after Halloween. In this clip, we get to hear their thoughts on Halloween costumes and what it's like at home.
Sean, all the Rush fans on Friday night's game learned on the video board you would have been a minion if you were able to dress up for Halloween. But the fans didn't get to hear what you were going to dress up as, so what were your options?
Oh, I think I'd either go with a banana or a pirate.
So why the banana? Because that's just, I know we had talked about it off camera before, but why the banana?
I just feel something different. I think it's funny. I think it's a fruit. I mean, who thinks of fruit, honestly? It's great.
Do you have that logic picking costumes?
You know, with just the Minion, I just think they're funny little mischievous characters, and you know, what else better to be on Halloween than funny and mischievous, you know?
So last year you guys were roommates on the road. Now you guys are roommates in the apartment, but you haven't roomed on the road just yet.
Yeah.
What was that like rooming on the road last year?
It was good, you know. Costa was a young defenseman, and you know, I have some experience, and you know, we talked a lot about hockey, and it was good. You know, he always let me have the TV remote, which was awesome. So I got to, you know, watch pretty much whatever I wanted, and Costa was just like, "Yeah, sure, that works with me." So it was a good mix.
So was that a rookie thing, giving him the remote?
I think it's just my personality. You know, let him go with the flow, let him do what he wants, and I'm okay with it. Not a big deal.
Does the remote give you a sense of power? You know, kind of.
No, it's like sometimes I try to give it to him, and he just lays it on the nightstand. So I was just like, "Okay, I'll grab it back." You know?
So, Rush fans, with that episode, we all learned that having a couple of guys that have something in common before they ever get here makes for good TV, and we leaned back on that again for our last clip. From last week, December 16th, number 71, JP Shabbat, number 31, E.T. Marcoux, both from Quebec, Canada, both speaking French as their native language, were on set. In this last clip, we hear about one of JP's unique hobbies. Check it out.
Earlier off camera, we were talking about broken sticks, and one of the fans submitted a question, and he wanted to know what you guys do with broken sticks. Now, we all know that 9 times out of 10, they'll go to Romeo in his dungeon, and he'll recycle them, get new ones, so on and so forth. But for you, you've got a different approach to broken sticks.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep like all my broken sticks so I can build like chairs, like folding chairs, Adirondack chairs, tables, folding tables during summertime.
So, what about you with broken sticks? The same approach?
No, I'm not that good with my hands for building a chair and table. So usually, like Romeo just keep them, and I don't know what he's doing with them, but I'm not keeping them.
You don't necessarily need to make a chair. If you go in Cody's office, actually, the athletic trainer, he took one of his old broken goalie sticks and turned it into a coat rack.
Yeah,
so you can always do that too.
Yeah.
Well, fans, that's it for now. If you want to see some of JP's handiwork, check out our Facebook page. We put up some pictures last week after the Behind the Bench post. And then also keep an eye out for who we're going to have on set next week for a special edition on location in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Have a Merry Christmas. Thank you again to Assurant Solutions for bringing us Behind the Bench. See you guys next time.